either upstairs or
right there on the stairway, remember the tripwires?
yeah, this stairway, literally for about 10 minutes straight, we had tripwires on both sides. Nobody was going up and down the stairs. I was standing kind of against that wall, just looking down, watching the tripwires go off over and over and over again, but nothing's going through. That's a great place. Upstairs also, the door shuts on its own, even when asked sometimes. It's kind of odd. I think Matt may have shown you that video. That hallway's creepy, and then of course anything underneath in the crawl space just gives you weird feelings. Now, I would say go upstairs.
After you. Do we have any viewers for the live stream, Jerry?
No?
Eyeball has 0 next to it.
Says 1.
Okay, for the live stream, we are at Higginsport School in Higginsport, Ohio. We're speaking with Lindsey about her experiences in the school up to date till now. She should have more, right?
Alright, directly right down there on the landing, where the tripwires were. I was standing right back here. 10 members in there, 2 members in the main room. Nobody in the hallways up here, nobody in the hallways downstairs. We tried moving a little bit to see if they were just positioned wrong place, maybe a little malfunction. Nothing. We'd walk away, they start going off again. Another great place is right down this hall where the door continuously shuts.
We put streamers up to track the air currents.
This is where our teammate Matt, when filming Man vs. Paranormal, he literally sat about where you're standing, just running some tests, going over things. And he was facing that way, camera was facing him, he had no idea what was happening behind him. And in the video you can hear him say, can you close the door? And very slowly the door starts to close. So he gets up and he's like, all right, I'm gonna do a little test, see if there's wind interference, something. So he places a leaf right there, I think in that little hole, right there in the wall, just barely sticks a leaf in there. And when the door starts moving again, he's filming it as the leaf only moved at the door slamming. Other than that, that leaf did not move at all. It was very easy to move. I come up with an explanation for that. And then, I just don't like this part of the building. I feel uncomfortable and nauseous here. And then, like I said, in the crawl space in the basement, that's just creepy and weird. There's old animal bones, lots of old bottles, tons of asbestos and stuff, but there's also a really old time capsule down there we're hoping to get to.
You're talking about under the stage, the gymnasium?
Nope, it's actually in the far wall up front.
Okay.
So Matt tried to climb in that hole and like that.
Sweet.
Sometimes people have been hit by something
Rock.
at the end of the hallway.
Yeah, Matt
Coming
had
up
a rock
the
thrown
stairs.
at him.
Austin had a rock.
That may have been somebody just wanted to throw a rock at Austin.
Well, one time it was Brad. We had that.
Yeah, he explained what happened. He said Brad threw one, and then he felt a smaller one that hit him out. That's what he said, I think.
And the door was shut by itself. It still blows this way.
Yeah, well, the opposite way.
Was it?
Yeah, so it blows both ways.
Yep.
Put that there so we can track the air currents a little easier.
Very good idea.
So we're just going to keep doing our job while we're here, just to see if we can come up with an explanation or not.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, really, for all I know, it could be something following that. I mean, we really don't know. Well, we constantly have to run tests and redo things.
And is the paperwork in there?
Yes.
That the medium had the spirit talking to her about a check. Is that paperwork still in here?
I know all the paperwork, guys, like out of the old room, all the county files.
So, feelings and a medium was there, and the medium said that one of the spirits had talked to her and told her to find a check, and then somebody else said that somebody said find a check. And if you look through all the paperwork of Higginsport, the older paperwork, all the white out where they changed, the city changed names and fudged numbers for years, millions of dollars worth of funneling money.
It's like proof of
And it's
extortion
all-
and
Yeah.
stuff.
It's all in this
right
book.
here.
Hundreds of names changed, and you can actually scratch off some of the white out and see that it was like a $15 or a $115 bill for like a speeding ticket, and it was changed to 15, so somebody was putting $100 in their pocket.
Wow.
And a lot of people said that spirits had talked to them and told them to look through paperwork over here, so.
Interesting. Yeah, Austin mentioned that the spirit interactions, sometimes you get some smart ass remarks.
And we've also had the old, I think it was the principal. Was it the principal?
It came up here?
Yeah, the 1980s principal.
Yeah.
That the medium said that there was a spirit of a guy that worked here and a son that was following him or something. And the medium had said that she felt that, and then somebody else had felt that, and the K2 meters were going off when they were talking to somebody that supposedly had a spirit that worked here, and then found out that it had a son, and then the principal of the school from the like late 70s, early 80s said that there was a custodial guy that worked here that died, and his son was actually the custodian after he was. So they were always both here. When he was a little kid, he used to spend a lot of time with his dad here at night. But they both passed years ago, so. Where you wanna go? So we found out all the big banging sound was, what was that?
Oh, there's a door in there.
Yeah, the door.
Last night, me and Jerry were here by ourselves, and it just sounded like the walls and ceilings were crawling with coons. That's what it sounded like.
The teacher's office. If you go in there, you'll hear screaming. It's usually a nest of baby raccoons that are up above that because there's a way in through there.
Sweet. Just ambiance, right?
Yeah.
And this is the room with the corner that everybody, right? When was that? Everybody kept going to the corner. The K2 kept going off every time you asked, and the Goss meter telling them to go to the left-hand corner right there. I remember it's been, what, 3 months? The lunch break, that's what it was on there. Well, no, this is the room that they said they see the little girl and the little boy standing in the window. From the trailer. I've heard multiple people saying that in the neighborhood.
No, nobody lives with us anymore. They were a bunch of junkies that died in there.
The trailer across the street, had to talk to anybody about that yet?
No.
All people that have ever lived in there in the last, was it 5 or 6 groups of people? They all died.
You were asking about that?
Yeah, I was asking if, people around, I live around here, but as active as the school is, and this area is, Ozone and anyone around had activity in their homes. And I know they said, you guys said yesterday about the ODs and stuff like that, so those two, nobody ever stays in them. He said, he didn't know the guy that we have the electric from, he never heard anything. But he was there, the county corner around, he said, nobody really said anything. But for as active as this is, you would think that there would be, even close here.
Yeah, but this is the side of the school. I think it's just had multiple people stop by and said that they've seen the window. But we haven't. I stood over there across the street for hours and never seen nothing. So what do you guys think about the video that photographer from Cincinnati shot a few years back with the old school dress? Yeah, all the way down in that room. Have you seen that?
The owner told me about it, but I haven't seen any of it.
You should check it out because when we first saw it, it looked like a prop, almost like that skeleton thing back there. But when we asked Austin, he said you guys didn't find anything like that when you guys were on, in the quote, on the scene, getting the orders in and investigating it.
We found the skeleton.
Lindsey, you were the first one, and you didn't see anything like that, like a small child dressed up in a old uniform. Okay.
No, I mean, I'm pretty oblivious to stuff like that. I mean, my mind works scientifically, and I just wander around. Yeah, I mean,
I think you would have seen it.
yeah, I haven't really seen, I've seen shadows, places, but I haven't seen anything that I would even say could be a figure or definitely no kids.
Okay. I can link you the video if you're curious about it.
Yeah.
Because a photographer just taking pictures of the outside, maybe real estate, and he's like grabbed a cheap camcorder and came in and did a quick walkthrough with it. And as he pans, dude comes up those stairs in the back, he pans to his left, and in that little room, it's creepy as fuck. A little kid standing there just motionless, straight above children of the corn shit.
I would like to see that. You definitely see that link.
Most of the activity we've had has been in a newer section of the school, from the break line where the steps go up, or the slope back. The actual old original part of the school, we don't get a whole lot from.
I know, that's really good.
Everybody I know gets their creepiest right there in that little crossway between the gym and the office. Everybody gets, I don't know, queasy in that area for some reason. Even I do.
This is where I always see shadows. Like at night, a little bit of light comes in through a street light or something, and I'll be there goofing off or whatever, and I swear the corner of my eye, I stumble right across, and I've seen it about 6-7 times. Don't know what it is, don't know if it's a car passing outside. Damn. I've seen it on multiple occasions. What else do you think? What else have been here? Or has it been around?
Well, it's the same area where the rocks, the shadow we always see. I've seen it, you've seen it, Brad's seen it.
Yeah.
Austin don't like to stand down there. Matt
I don't like to stand there.
really did either. Matt said that was a bad spot.
Yeah, like next to the, when you go up to the little entrance to get underneath. That's why I was like, freaked out. I don't really like those places. Yeah. Right here makes people uneasy. Going in that hole, I crawl through. You just are constant. I'm not claustrophobic, I like going along. So I don't mind that the entire time. I feel like I couldn't breathe just for no reason. It was freezing cold when we were here. Like, you
Is
know,
that where the big booms come from when you go in there?
yeah, you hear big loud booms coming from underneath there.
Came out 3 or 4 times, everybody was still asleep up here, but it felt like it shook the building from under.
I still have been